Time to predict Thomas Frank then, which is always different. It's not like Ange or any other manager where, it's a set stone 11 if everybody is fit. Having said that, that was rare. So I think Frank will go with Curry in goal. I think he'll go Porro, Udogie as the fullbacks, and then Romero as centre backs. So I think he'll go for it a little bit in terms of Porro and Udogie are attacking fullbacks. I think you have Kudus at right wing, by the way, and I think you have Xavi on the left, because in the midfield, I think he'll keep that double pivot of Paulinho and Benzema. Because it being away from home, PSG, and it previously nearly worked in the Super Cup. So I think he will go with that, but I think you'll have Pat Matasar as well in more of probably a 10 role, if I had to predict. I think that's what he'd go with. Energy for legs, box-to-box midfielder could be key against PSG. And like I said there, with Xavi on that left-hand side, I think he'd drift into the 10. But yeah, I think Odegaard didn't show enough against Arsenal. So this is just what I predict. I think Frank will go with Xavi because of that reason. I would go with Xavi in the team, Xavi Simons, but I also would try and get, if it's possible, Odegaard in there for the pace on the counter. And I think he will go for Charleston up the top for the same reason I would. And I said in my previous video, if it's down to me as well, I would go for Charleston. Really like Moani. It's a really tough decision, but Richarlison's a conference player and he gets a goal. So in terms of what my team would be and what I think Frank will go with, the change in there is I think Frank will go with Pat Matasar, whereas I would go with Lucas Bergvall. That's the difference for me in there, the big one anyway, that does stand out. What do you think Frank will go with? Let's predict Thomas Frank against PSG in the Champions League.